EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
On the ground, this is Williams. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
47-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Play action now. Purdy. Finding the tight end. Here's Will Dissly. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 45 yards.
First 53 at the 2-yard line.
Williams will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger. Alert, alert. Take over.
Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He gets this complete to his rookie 4th-round pick. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the first and goal. It is a big gain for Arizona, and even 50 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
A run on first and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
Brings up second and goal.
Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Arizona. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. To return is Ricky Pearsall. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught, and it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
First down throw there is incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. On the give, it's Williams. Inside the 35. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. On play action, here's Purdy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. Purdy going to put it up again. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Third and 10. They'll throw again with Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Bates' kick is good. And the 49ers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he stops at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. Up the sideline to the 40. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Up the middle they go. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8. Setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and
2. They'll motion the tight end right. He'll look to throw. Forced to his right. He's going to run it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Back to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. He'll drop to throw. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. We'll talk things over before third down.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
That's taken in, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cardinals. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Extra point now by Riley. He knocks it through, and the Cardinals are on top. It's 14-10.
49ers 10. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Pearsall going to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Get set.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again here with Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often.
Look at him go! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The kick is good. Makes the score Niners 17, Cardinals 14.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Jalen Phillips. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Tackled there by Matt Wilson.
2 yards.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Get set, get set. Up.
Play fake. Now it's Purdy. He'll get this to Disley on the right. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
Gain of 22 yards.
That pass play good for 22. It's good for a Niners first down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
A give, and here comes Williams. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Get set, get set. Up.
To throw is Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
23 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They run over center with Williams. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
Get set, get set. Up.
It's another run here for Williams. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. We'll talk things over before third down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This fielded at about the 9. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Man in motion, heading left. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. First down and more past midfield. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A big play and a much-needed one as well. That gains an even 60 yards. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. And even though it's just the third quarter, we'll try to draw even right here and go for 2. Throwing now from the gun. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Purdy gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Get set, get set.
3rd and short. Purdy. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball, and those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
And the Cardinals, first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Arizona.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
24-yard line.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Off the play fake, Purdy. That's to his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
It's a gain of 16.
Purdy to Kittle for the Niners' 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Walter Nolan in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's third down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Start on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Quickly out to Smith. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here we go. 3rd and a yard.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's a toss as they look to run. He works free. Right side. 20. 15. And he's just a punt short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. The gain is 64. So the field goal here gets you the late lead. Gotta think you want 6 when you have it first down and goal. The RPO, that one is complete to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
They go on 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Purdy. He's got a man. That's Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
A gain of 19.
That's a gain of 19. And a very quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll go play action with Purdy. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They come to the line for this one. Third down, needing 3.
Outside.
They'll try to run for it with Williams.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. And I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, 49ers. So now, an extra point really doesn't help that much. We'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. The return starts from the 5. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll drop to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
They'll keep it on the ground. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
2nd and 3.
McBride is the motion man. He'll run. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's good.
It's a pickup of 12. It's an Arizona first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Here we go, set.
Now this looks like a design run. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Arizona to take its first timeout. Clock will stop. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. 2nd and 6 coming up. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up.
Third down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Cardinals have just about sewn up this football game.
If they lose this game, this is going to be one of those possessions that they're going to get on the bus thinking about. I mean, you just can't let drives go to waste, especially at this stage of the game, Mike. I mean, now it's up to the defense. Can they go out there, bail the offense out, and close this game?
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.